This video is brought to you in part by Zeal Sound and viewers like you. Thank you.
Yo, Speedy, clip this one.
Yo, what is the word? What is the word? What is the word? Speedy in the building, back in the building, back in the back of the back of the building. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while since we did Better at Recap. You know what I'm saying? It's the return for real, you know what I'm saying? Mike P versus Bankhead just dropped on Monday. Like I said, I want to be more in tune with Better at this year. We gonna go in. I'm rooting for Bankhead. Last time I seen him, 30 Charlie clips. You know what I'm saying? Clips went on the battle news. You know what I'm saying? He did the same exact thing. He got bodied and tried to battle the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So I got high hopes for Bankhead. Last time I seen Mike P, he was doing reactions like he Jay Black or something. So, you know what I'm saying? We got a blogger versus a real battler. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bankhead. He's been on a run, especially ever since his return. We ain't even gonna get into that. We about to just get into the battle. You know what I'm saying? Round one. I don't know who's first. You know what I'm saying? This is my first watch. We watch on the first watch. We're gonna give the reaction and the recap and, you know what I'm saying, just how we feel about it. You know what I'm saying? On the first watch.
22 is cool, 38's depressing.
Mike P goes first. Round one on him. He only got one bar. And I already forgot what it was. Cause he said so much other shit that really didn't matter. Yeah, it rhymed. Yeah, it made sense. But that's it. It just sound good. And it really don't even sound good. Cause when you really think about it, the Keep in Touch bar didn't make sense. The Ruby Rose bar, Ruby Rose didn't get a bag for being funny. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's all kind of stuff where it's like the setup didn't match the punch. And the rhyme scheme didn't even really matter. And the material was just garbage. Like, you had one bar and I forgot what it was. I'm trying to think about it, but it wasn't none of the Bankhead bars. It was, I don't even remember, bruh. But we about to watch Bankhead, you know what I'm saying, his own Bankhead, round one. I'm trying to tell you, like, Mike P was alright. Like, you mean, you can go watch the battle, tell me if I'm wrong. Black Ice Cartel dropped this on Monday. I just watched Mike P rap for like 3 minutes and it was trash. He had one bar that I was like, alright, yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is like, you a regular rapper. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? The energy was there. The performance was there, but the visuals was better than the bars. The effects that Black Ice Cartel throw on they battles is better than your bars in that first round right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go too crazy, but at the same time, it's like Mike P is one of them people that feel like he's only better than certain people and he's not even better than them. He feel like he can compete with the best, but anybody that's under that, he feel like he's better than. But he doesn't even recognize the best. Like, you know what I'm saying, he don't really understand who really nice and not. Like, you know what I'm saying, he one of them people that's like, oh, if you're not one of the biggest names, then you're not really nice for real. And it's like, you battling the biggest name on Black Ice Cartel, somebody that's been carrying and putting on for Milwaukee for a while. But alright, man, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's things that, like, when you see this, is like when you actually understand what the battle is and how somebody trying to present something. Clips did better than this. Am I lying? Clips did better than this.
I know all about my rights, like the Constitution. I'm getting 2 kicks, with the box included. Hoes going in and out your car like prostitution. Had me in the trenches looking for Michael. I'm Dr. Loomis.
You see what I'm talking about? I don't even gotta give you the bar. I just give you the punch. Dr. Loomis. Box included. Gothic music. Prostitution. That's 4 right there. I don't even gotta give you the, I just say one word. Those is all quotables, by the way. And they're actual bars. And it makes sense the whole time, the cadence and everything. He's not all over the place. He's rapping and he's name flipping. Don't even need to, but he's rapping. And he's name flipping. Alright, I'm trying to tell you, man. When I seen Bankhead versus Charlie, because I don't know if I seen Bankhead versus Tay-Rock, but I know I seen Bankhead versus Charlie clips. Bankhead, somebody trying to prove a point. Mike P feel like he don't gotta prove a point no more. Stupid. Like that. Like, once you got that right there, just that mentality, you don't even gotta worry about the preparation. You don't gotta worry about nothing. You pick your winner right then and there. That's really the deciding factor. The mentality of going into a battle. Once you undermine your opponent, it opens up nothing but opportunity. It's crazy. He said, "This is what happens when you give an opportunity to an opportunist." I wasn't even gonna quote that. I respect what it's supposed to be. This is what battle rap is supposed to be. Honestly, Bankhead is supposed to be able to rap like this the entire way through without getting a reaction, unless it's something super crazy. Like I'm saying, even though all these bars is crazy, because the bar is so low for battle rap in general, because there's a lot of people that just aren't talented or just in it for the wrong reasons. When somebody like Bankhead come out, it's going to look like he's getting gas, because this is what people want to see. If Mike P came out rapping like that and he was getting reactions like that, then the only deciding factor would actually be the bars. This is one of the battles where it's like just from the reactions, you know what I'm saying? And it's not bias, it's not gas. It's not. Just with the punch, tell me the punch didn't make sense. If you can tell me the punch didn't make sense, then I'm gonna show you the setup. And then if you say that still don't make sense, I'm gonna tell you to watch the first round, just his first round, and then go watch Mike P first round, and then you tell me which one was better, which one you reacted to more, which one you felt more, which one resonated with you more, which one actually looks like battle rap, sounds like battle rap. Even if you don't know how to construct bars, even if you don't rap, even if you don't hear it the same way that we do, even if you don't get the references, even if it's flying over your head, a Dr. Lewis bar gonna fly over your head. And again, the keep in touch bar is not like, bro, that didn't make sense, bro. It didn't make sense. Like I'm saying, I'm supposed to be recapping goddamn Bankhead right now, but like some of the bars that Mike P said just in the first round made me so mad. How am I remembering your trash ass bars before I remembered the one that I actually put in the fucking video? Makes no sense, bro. Let's just continue watching, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't even gotta watch the rest of well, I don't even need to put more Bankhead bars in there. We already got 4 of his punches. Already got 4 of them. You don't need no more than that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see y'all when we get to Mike P second round. Dreadful.
Doctors turn to tellers. First they check in bank, then save in bank. Soon as this pussy say I'm fucking fire, I'm a fucking fire. Infinite money glitch. I'll chase bank and check fraud.
Alright, Bankhead had like a 7-8 minute round, but I don't know what the contract say. Either way it go, it took Mike P like goddamn 2 minutes to heat up in his second round to finally say something. Now I ain't gonna lie, he did have a few back-to-backs. Like I think it's like a whole 45 seconds where he's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the middle of it right now. He just did the check for a bar. You know what I'm saying? But this is what we need. Why wasn't you rapping like this in the first round? Why wasn't you rapping like this 2 minutes ago? You know what I'm saying? Because you halfway in your second. You gonna have to pray that Bankhead has an okay second, and then your third gonna have to be so crazy. Like I'm saying, like you're just now fighting back. It's still early enough where you could still win the battle, but at the same time, it's like, why it takes so long? Because not only was Bankhead on fire at least for half of his first round. Like I said, it's like an 8-minute round, so at least for the first 4 minutes, he's going berserk, and then it's like a little scattered, probably a little. I want to call it dry, but maybe a little. You able to critique it, and I'm not gonna argue with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna say that because he didn't have to say that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like maybe he went a little overboard for a reason. Like you know what I'm saying, but I mean, what you want to do? Complain after you just lost the first? That's your fault for not going crazier in the first. Like you know what I'm saying? This is where I feel like Mike P walked into a trap or something like that. His first round, he talking about it was scripted, it's a setup or whatever. Mike, why ain't you just rap longer then? You should have prepared for a setup. You should have prepared for somebody that's gonna. I mean, that's where the preparation comes in at. But because of your mentality, and you like, man, what up? You overlook the fact that maybe Bankhead is gonna have some shit, or 2 gonna come in with a 10-minute round. So that's your fault for not doing your due diligence. You probably for one. All anybody ever says to Bankhead is how he reacts to his own bars. Nobody ever be like, yo, you said and then try to clown him about it. Instead, Mike P pulled a Bankhead. What'd he say? I'll make overdose off his own drugs. It's not the first time we seen Bankhead react to his own bars. Like, you thought that was fire, and I misquoted it. That's how trash it was. But all right.
Left P on the side of the building. He couldn't make it to the bathroom. Mike better beat it for my smooth criminals ever moonwalking on black ice. And if I gotta pull out another heater, game over. Buzzer beater. They gonna be passing A-Ward over like an accomplishment.
All right, Mike P fighting back, but Bankhead just had a nice second round too. You know what I'm saying? He even had time to mention Chilla Jones and A-Ward. I mean, is that debatable, man? That's up to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, like, Bankhead had police angle, rider angle, couple flips, mentioned Chilla, mentioned A-Ward, like, you know what I'm saying? So, he really curating this round, you know what I'm saying, with a mixed bag of goodies, and it's a lot of punches in here, few haymakers in here, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, he said a lot, man, so it's round 3. I don't know what's finna happen, cuz, like, you got, I don't know, man. I'm going in this joint 1-0, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to pick a winner on the second, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going in 1-0, you know what I'm saying? Mike P is down 1. Score only go to 2. Score only goes to 2. I can say that Mike P clearly lost that first. That's all that matters right about now. You know what I'm saying? So, however y'all want to toss up the second, pause, y'all can toss that. You know what I'm saying? But, for the sake of the video, let me watch the third, and then choose my winner in the third. Because, regardless if I skip, or if I say Mike P won the second, I don't even feel like Mike P won the second. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's more of a debatable round. So, if that's a toss-up, nobody really won that round. That was a good round from both, artists. So now the third should be the deciding factor. And if the third is debatable, Bankhead is still up 1. There's only one way to score. You have to win the round. And if you don't win that round, you don't get points at all. If Bankhead first was not as good as it was, even if it was still just as extensive, I don't think that he will be up 1. But he's up 1 because his first was clearly better than Mike P's first round. Argue with me now.
But you know what really raised a brow? When they discovered one of his people's elbows.
No arms, legs, torso, shoulder, or head, but they did discover the victim's elbows.
Doctors trying to stabilize Bank like the Federal Reserve.
Alright. We gotta give credit where credit due. But this credit is only due in the second half of the second round. And then mostly his third round. Why don't you just rewrite your first? I don't know, man. It's certain things. It's like we still gotta watch Bankhead third too. So it's not like, oh, Mike P came back 2-1 Mike P debatably. It's like Bankhead still got a rep. Yeah, he up against a nice third. Alright, I will say that he's up against a nice third. You think Bankhead ain't got no third? Go watch Charlie Clips versus Bankhead. But you know what I'm saying, I appreciate Mike P for cleaning up his act in the second and third round, even though there's still some scattered spots that I don't necessarily agree with, or I just don't get, or believability is also a big thing too. So it's like Mike P could lose this battle to certain people just off of believability. Like, I ain't believing that bullshit. That one bar though, oh yeah, he was nice. And it's crazy, he clearly did what a lot of opponents don't do, but right after he mimicked Bankhead and it hit, he went back to the same bullshit he was doing the whole battle. It's like, bro, I don't like that. Like, come on, man, you gotta switch it up. But if you just want to have that and that's your style, you're not going. You're clearly one-dimensional. That's what you do, and you think that's what you do best when it's really not. Creativity is what breeds these battles. That's the reason why people say it's a style clash. It's this, it's that. This is a good battle. This not. It's all about the creativity and the presentation. Who has more creative bars? Who has better presented bars? Bankhead. All 3 rounds. They were more creative. And they were presented better. With more energy. And put together very well. It doesn't matter who does it. Any battler that comes up prepared 3 rounds with creative and original and very well presented bars, how are you going to beat that? All you can do is match that and hope that your bars, your material is better. But Mike P can't even pray that his material is better because his presentation isn't even good enough to match what Bankhead is doing. So, I mean, Bankhead third, you know what I'm saying? He's up against some shit, but it's nothing that he ain't never seen before. So long as he's able to match at least 3-4 nice bars, he good money. You know what I'm saying? This would be a nice, very well debatable battle. The battle is currently at 30,000 views. You know what I'm saying? The next recap we got coming up is going to be Gav Sinatra versus JB. You know what I'm saying? I want to do more card predictions and analysis. I can't wait for Easy and Suge to drop. I'm going to obviously do a recap to that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even sure if I was going to do this, but I like the way that it's going. You know what I'm saying? I'll do more even if it don't get views. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be that on that. We about to get into this third, and then we going to wrap it up and get on out of here, man.
So a pussy like you can't take nothing from me. I wouldn't let you take my kindness for weakness. Around and make you just chill, calm down. It's an antidepressant. Boy, I get the dropping mic on stage like this my best performance.
Alright, well, that's that on that. You know what I'm saying? I gave Bankhead the first, you know what I'm saying? Second and third, y'all can debate, but you know what I'm saying? There's only one clear round. That's all we can really choose it off of. You know what I'm saying? The second and third is debatable. That means that it could be 2, 1. What you want to call it? You know what I'm saying? Because if the second and third is debatable, that means I could debatably say that Bankhead won the second and third, and he clearly won the first. So I could say it's a debatable gentleman's 30. And then people going to ask me, what do you mean by that? It's only because of the argument that you trying to make for Mike P. If the only argument that you can make for Mike P is, oh, the second and third debatable, 2-1 either way, then I can say gentleman's 30. The first is clear. If the first is clear and that's the only clear round, that's the only round that mattered in. Because then if you look at it on paper or performance wise or bar quality wise, as far as if it makes sense, if it was a simile, if it was a metaphor, if it was a double entendre, like that's when you're gonna have to go bar for bar, and then you have to go word selection. Was it repetitive? Was it this? Was it original? Like I'm saying, if you want to go tit for tat, I got Bankhead all the way. If you want to go tit for tat, Bankhead all the way. I was trying to be nice and say it's debatable. But if you going to debate me, I'm still going to say Bankhead, especially if you want to break it down all of the way. Mike P is not that nice. He's not. He has some nice bars, but it took him halfway through his second to even start heating up. So if Bankhead already had a head start and he never slowed down, and his rounds only got shorter, and it still wound up being debatable, can you imagine what it would be if all the Bankhead rounds was that long? Because again, in the second half of his first round, he was still getting reactions. He was still saying some nice bars that were worth reacting to. Wasn't no gas in this battle, and they was showing love to Mike P. So at this point, if you want to try to debate me, I'm going to assume that you're just a Mike P fan. And you're going to disregard everything that Bankhead say. The only way that you could really even debate that Mike P actually won this battle is if you completely disregard 100% of what Bankhead say. And that's like 100 bars. Minimum. You going to have to disregard 100 bars to say Mike P won? To even say that Mike P won? Like, to even give him the chance. Mike P did not clearly win a round in this entire battle. No clear rounds. And he went first. You set the tone. Lost the first round. You set the tone again. Bankhead fought back. You set the tone again. Bankhead fought back. And he was talking some real shit. And he had all different types of angles. And he was more creative. And he was more original. Do you really want to argue with me? Shout out to Bankhead. Shout out to Black Ice Cartel. I'm saying the next recap that we're gonna be doing is Gas Sinatra versus JB. I think that's the battle. I mean, because I only seen the upload. I didn't watch it. I ain't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? All of the recaps y'all gonna get is gonna be on the first watch. That's why I wanted to drop on YouTube. I give y'all 3-4 punches each round. I'm not gonna get striked for that. That's pure promotion. Battle League's gonna tap in. The battler's gonna tap in. Be like, oh, that's the bars that you fuck with. But you just gonna hear the punch and automatically know what bar it is. You know what I'm saying? So instead of me saying what bar it is, you can literally say the 4 words of what the bar is. You know what I'm saying? Hoes in his car like prostitution. That's what? 7 words? I'm not gonna get struck for using 7 words out of your battle. You know what I'm saying? And then if I do that 3 times, that's only 21 words out of your whole first round. Second round, third round. If you got a 5-minute round and I'm only using 20 words. You know what I mean? Maybe 30 words max. If I'm using 30 words out of your entire round, that falls within fair use. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to make the people that's watching want to tap in even more. You know what I'm saying? So these are just some of my favorite bars that I liked. You know what I mean? And this is like what, like 12, 14 bars maybe? You know what I'm saying? I know it's more than 10. There's at least 10 bars in here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about total. So, I mean, it might be 6 from Bankhead, 4 from Mike P. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you know what I'm saying? I try to do 3 apiece. You know what I'm saying? I try to do 3 apiece for each round. So that's at least 6 bars a round. I'll give you 6 from the first, 6 from the second, 6 from the third. Somebody like, I mean, that could be 50 seconds worth, but instead of that, I'm just gonna give you, all right, he said this, said a line or whatever, then he said this, then later on in the ring he said that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If Black Ice Cartel does have an issue with this, my email is in my bio, or you can just, you know what I mean, comment down below. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I did one of the recaps for goddamn Battle Academy, one, they got striked, and then still tried to say I tried to bootleg it. Nigga, how the fuck would I try to bootleg your content if I'm doing a reaction and you can see the shit and it's on YouTube? It's not bootlegging, bro. I'm just doing a reaction to your battle. You know what I'm saying? If you go see any of the other reactions that I used to do, it was not done like this. I'm doing this like this so niggas can stop bitching and acting like niggas is trying to do whatever with their battle content. Battle rap is not that big to even really make no money off of y'all shit. I mean, it'd be different if I had a Discord server or something like that, but you know what I'm saying? I know this is supposed to be a positive video and we supposed to be shouting out, you know what I'm saying, the battlers and whatnot, but we're not going to sit here and act like niggas don't be on bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Bankhead ain't never had a problem with none of the content I ever put out about him. I recapped him and Charlie clips. I don't know if it was a reaction, but like, you know what I'm saying, I've done live watches. You know what I'm saying? Young L, I've watched, I think I did a live watch with Gab Sinatra. I think I did a live watch, Irv the Voice. Like, you know what I'm saying, it's been a few times where I watch the battle live, like, you know what I'm saying, but I see battle rap niggas, you know what I mean, they so broke and so poor and so worried about this money and they pockets is so skinny that they really need that shit. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna try to do my best to, you know what I'm saying, get the recap out without making it seem like the shit that everybody else is doing. Like, you know what I'm saying, and I don't even gotta quote the bars like that now. There's no, like, I don't gotta, you know what I mean, and it can be edited. So, you know what I'm saying, that's that on that. If there is a problem with this recap, I'm not gonna do no more recaps because y'all niggas is bitching now. Like, you know what I'm saying, so it's like that ain't no shot at, I mean, Black Ice, but I did a story on, you know what I'm saying, what they said about, I mean, bootlegging too. So, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what y'all niggas is gonna consider bootlegging and whatnot. Like, you know what I'm saying, there's a shorts feature. Niggas, like, if y'all don't want people to clip y'all content, y'all battles and shit like that, niggas just not gonna watch it. Like, you know what I'm saying, niggas clip ESPN and all kind of shit. I can clip UFC. I have an entire UFC fight on my fucking channel. When A Ward went live on Instagram, I screen recorded that shit, put it out on YouTube, and they got 1.6 thousand views, and that's the UFC. So, you know what I'm saying, like, as far as the culture, like, the actual culture within itself, the niggas is actually running the culture, y'all gotta do better with the whole business shit, because niggas not even making no money off of YouTube, and niggas trying to post y'all shit to y'all shit, trying to post y'all shit here so that niggas can get more promotion. I have a completely different algorithm than y'all niggas. Most of the people that watch my shit not even interested in battle rap. But anyways, shout out to y'all. Shout out to Bankhead. You know what I'm saying? Debatable 30. Mike P tried to fight. It didn't work. Mike P trash. He had like 6 bars. Y'all niggas was gassing them. Stop doing that. Stop booking big artists just to gas them up so they feel like that they not being hated on. I don't care about none of that. Y'all gotta start being real with niggas. If that shit was trash, that shit was trash. I don't care how much you paid that nigga, bruh. It's Mike P. Why would you even book that nigga? You gonna book Tay Rock, Charlie Clips, and then Mike P? You supposed to be going higher. But you know what I'm saying? That's my whole critique on just the battle within itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything about the battle. Hopefully that's enough. I'm gonna catch y'all on flip, man. Yo, the battle rap make me mad, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Speedy out.